Well, good evening, everyone. Welcome. It is time. Is there anything anyone would like to resolve before we begin?
I think for me, it's just rest. The short rest.
You guys would have had time for a short rest before Vecna's mark was removed from Mercy. About an hour went by then.
Okay.
All right.
Is anyone missing HP for any reason?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's recovery real quick.
Well, last week you guys made your way deeper into the Mournlands, surrounded by tall mountains, a place called Mount Ironrot, a graveyard of massive colossi left over from the 100 Years' War here on Eberron. Destroyed on the day of mourning, you guys are searching for what Tasha and Illustrial Silverhand of Faerun believe to be a piece of the Rod of Seven Parts, somewhere here, stranded within the Mournlands. Its power being used to fuel something, but it's shrouded in, its power is sort of shrouded by the magic of the Mournlands that is kind of warped everything here on the fateful day where this whole swath of Eberron was destroyed. You guys encountered a lady by the name of Jayla, who you discovered is the Keeper of the Flame, an organization here in Eberron that has been corrupted ever so much more since the end of the 100 Years' War and the Day of Mourning. The Church of the Silver Flame has used that time to spread their influence, and some of the high-ranking members you learned from Jayla have turned to the dark side. There's some dark voice in the Silver Flame that she believes is causing this corruption that she has been very clear she wishes to be rid of. You found out that the Church of the Silver Flame, along with many other parties, are hunting for her, and there's a high bounty on her head. She's traveling with a miniature warforged named Minnie, who can shoot fireballs, and you guys are now deep in the middle of the mountains in the Mournlands, where you have quickly rushed towards this central encampment area after a large wave of necrotic energy blasted out from the spiritual corruption exhumed from Mercy's that had attached to her soul. You came across this camp, and as many number of undead entities, like a little ant hive here, are swarming around the Mournlands, a group of them has been making their way in your direction as well. And last week we ended the session with your party coming into conflict with this other group. I will place you guys on the map here. You're on the southern portion, and you can place your tokens where you would like to. Before I ask you to roll initiative, I would like to remind you that the Mournlands is one of the most dangerous places now currently here on Eberron to be. You are surrounded by twisted magic, wandering undead, and many other monstrosities that still lurk in the mists here. As well as foreign technologies that some of the party has never encountered before. Go ahead. Oh, was that just my echo? Okay. You guys can place your tokens wherever you like, and then select them and roll initiative with advantage.
Where are you getting set up, Mercy?
Perfect timing. My internet just came back on. It decided it didn't want to like me. You can still hear me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
As you can see here, I did find a better map, and you guys do kind of have the high ground. So now I can explain this area better. You do have a small grouping of tents above, up on this high ground here. There is a smaller grouping of tents below, as well as stockpiles of equipment and things and carts. Across the far side of the river, there are a few more tents. One of them is now currently ablaze as a grenade went off, and one of the enemies that can be seen, a tall, lanky, pale-skinned figure in dark armor, passes through the smoke and the fire. You can see her emerge on the other side of the tent. When the explosion happened, in the flash of light around her, illuminated in the mists, you can see that she is flanked by about a dozen other members of her party. And they are rushing towards the body of water that splits the two sides of the camp. There's a long bridge that bisects the river as well. And as soon as that explosion goes off, shouting from all around you on the tents on your side, as well as the tents below, you begin to hear all around you.
Someone get Jayla's stupid ass closer to the group, please. I'd rather she not die right now. And I believe Ryan said we also have an advantage on initiative.
Yep, so you can roll twice your initiative and plug in the higher number for yourself.
Does that include Maggie?
Sure. Everyone.
Okay. Oh, no, doesn't matter. Everyone's higher.
Yeah, 2024 was there.
Leprechaun is who's created this advantage for you on your initiative, as he drifted out above the river in the center of the camp and let off a sunburst, greater illuminating the area. Around the edges of the map, it's still obscured, but I don't think that I'm really going to put any environmental effects into this combat. Just because it's going to be messy enough anyways at some point.
Right.
Would it be fair to assume that we were fighting in dim light?
Yes.
Okay.
As long as you're not inside of left circle there.
Oh, I'm hoping I don't die.
Well, you're not allowed to die, so don't you dare.
We'll
Yes,
see.
Please try not dying.
You were given orders.
He's gonna try.
I guess
Oh,
You were given orders.
maybe I put Zeth's side on the turn order, but there's other people on the map. Maybe I will just get them all in there right now real quick before we begin.
Yeah.
Is that where you're situated, Mercy? Are you gonna pick it up?
That's what I'm trying to figure out, because that's actually... I don't think that's in range of my new rifle. Because it's saying 250.
Oh, I thought your rifle was 300. Or sorry,
The
600.
sniper rifle's 600, 1200.
Did you actually attune to the sniper rifle?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Just making sure.
Yeah, that's why I was asking about the initiative thing in Discord.
Yeah. Okay, sounds good.
So I
Yep.
might actually be too close for that right now. Ooh,
Is that an
he's my
initiative?
regular one though.
She should be unless I missed her.
I don't see her, but maybe that's just me. I mean, hey, if she don't want to fight, I'm not gonna play.
Yeah, if she wants to sit there and just let me take pot shot, I'm not gonna argue either.
Yeah. Just let this unicorn be a disco ball. Nothing wrong with that.
As a powerful
Like I said,
explosion,
you're not allowed to die.
as a powerful explosion sets one of these tents ablaze. Chaos in the camp will shortly ensue just after. Jin, you're up.
Yeah. A snap of his fingers and Mercy's perceptions dramatically increase. Bell.
Yeah, why don't we do that as well? Let's get some icons going for everyone's buffs here. So let's see. Wings, haste, or get some haste here. Everyone's got a bless. Use the little circle with the heart for the bless.
We've got Mage Armor.
And any other buffs that you might have, go ahead and just plop them on yourself. So just we can all remember that you have stuff going on.
Holy weapon.
Lep, you got a bless.
Yep.
Aid. Yeah, Lepus has that superior Aegis that I cast on him too.
Just because I
Plus it is-
didn't
yeah.
actually look at the buff list, does anybody have see invisibility going?
Nope.
Okay.
No, but you were gonna check and see if Jayla had any buffs to throw on us before this popped off.
Jayla did bless for everyone, but I was gonna check Mini, which I will.
Okay.
So
Oh yeah.
Okay. So do we have
Let's-
bless and aid, or did Lilith?
Yeah,
cast aid only on certain
I
people?
cast aid.
Okay.
You know what? Just gonna use that for holy weapon.
Mini cast Sanctuary
What-
on Leprechaun before he flew out over the thing.
Yay!
Aw. Yay.
Does the leprechaun need a reminder of the spell I gave him?
Yes, please.
Okay, let me relink it
I
to.
have a list of everything. Get there's so much shit.
There you go.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. My singular level 4 spell slot. Oh,
what
and
that-
I said that +3 will be for your AC, because I can choose either AC or Dex save.
Okay. Yeah, no, AC is so much better. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, Ryan, I have the unicorn's health. I'm just gonna have it, and when it gets to 0, I can tell you. Because I cannot access the token. I can only access. Is that okay?
Oh yeah.
Because
Let me see.
it might. I would have an easier time with just 1 token than 2.
I
But if you want me to, that's.
I think maybe I threw the wrong unicorn down. Can you move that one around?
Nope.
What about the one I just threw down there?
Nope. Nothing. I mean, it's alright. I just wanted to let you know.
Oh, okay, yeah, no worries. What about now?
What?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
What is Minnie's bless? Is that a
It was Jayla who cast bless on everyone, and
okay.
it is a D. Bless is just a D4, and it never
okay, 1D
increases, unfortunately, for bless.
Okay.
But she upcast it onto everyone.
Woo!
Woo.
Is that all buffs accounted for?
I think so.
I think so.
I'm just double checking. Because we all also have the buffs from the hero's feast for the immunities, the advantages.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
So much.
Come on.
It's a lot. Okay, as a bonus action, Jin will start humming the first few lines of what's the name of that song? War. What is it good for?
What is that?
You guys see a creature on
War
the...
by Edwin Starr?
Sure, I'll take your word for it.
No, I know what song you're talking about. I can't think of the name of the artist, even though I should know it.
We are blade humming.
You guys see a creature on the far banks of the river, with a sword in one of its hands, rush towards the banks and dive into the river. Mercy.
Okay, so I have a bead on that, correct?
You can see her, yeah. She is sort of wreathed in the flames of the tent burning behind her.
Perfect, a nice bright target. And I believe Jin was giving me advantage on this by being fodder.
Yep. At the start of combat.
Okay. Just double checking before I start clicking things. And I'm hasted, so that's 3 attacks. Yes. Crit. So that is 24 plus this plus that. If it rolls. There we go. So
Didn't include a holy weapon.
yep, getting there. 2d8.
Well,
But
it'd be 48.
thank you for the reminder. 48?
Yeah, because he crit. All weapon damage is doubled.
Oh, yeah. So, 26, 27, and 20. 43, 63 total?
Ooh.
That's a big number.
Your shot rings out. You feel the force of the rifle as the round leaves the barrel, and you see it just go straight into Zet's chest, just piercing through her armor, sticking into her, probably just going clear out the back of her.
Mercy's just gonna grin to herself and line up the next shot.
Yeah.
Like,
Count the
oh,
stone.
this takes me back. Okay.
Any creature that dives into the river will be under full cover.
Well, Mercy has told everyone that right now her focus is that.
Sure.
So,
Yeah. I'm just saying it out loud because
Yep.
it'll become a part soon.
mhm.
She's probably gonna
Oh
dive
yeah.
in there too.
Well, let's see if I can put her full of holes first. That's a 29.
Yep.
Okay, so that is that. And that. And that. So that's another 36, 45.
Oof.
And I get a third attack thanks to my buddy Jin.
Woo!
And 25.
25 does hit.
Boom. Boom. And I think I hit the 1 twice. So 13, 18, that's 31, and 8 is another 39.
All right. Anything else, Mercy?
Oh, do I have anything I want to use a bonus action for? Yeah, I might as well just take my bonus action to shift, just for the added benefits of that right now. And she is too far away to Hunter's Mark, so just bam, bam, bam. Next up.
All right. You guys can't see him currently, but on the far side of the map, figure is running along the cliffside on the other side of this tent. Appears out of the mists.
He's not the undead I sensed from the camp, was he?
No, the undead you sense from camp is here.
Okay, in that little tent by the fire. Gotcha.
As more creatures dive into the waters. Mavathor.
Out of curiosity, who's affected by aid right now?
Everyone.
Okay. In that case, then yeah, he'll go ahead and just cast a healing word on Mercy, not because she's particularly injured, but to use Voice of Authority so she can make another attack against Zet.
Aw, everyone likes me tonight. 24.
24 hits.
$15, 18.
Why do all
Nine,
the
that's
attacks have advantage? Just curious.
Jin was giving me advantage as a spotter. You cleared that
Oh.
before we started. Or was that just on the first one?
I thought it was on the first one, but if the DM
Okay,
cleared it
no,
for
if
all
it was
shots-
just the first, then I don't.
I mean, they can give the
I think
help
the other one's
action to give you advantage on an attack.
I think that was just how we had flavored the help action.
Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, it won't be all your attacks, but it would be one of them
Okay,
for sure.
never mind.
But if I scroll back up there, I think all of those attacks would have hit her anyways, except maybe that 17 if she used her reaction. So.
Well, who?
Are you using
I'm just using my regular weapon.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Sorry, Map.
Yeah, when I checked the range on the sniper rifle, it's too close.
It's too
Alright,
close. What do you mean?
Sniper is 600 to 1200, and she was only 250.
Well, it can shoot up to 1,200 feet.
Yeah, 600 is the
it
distance
can
required
shoot-
before disadvantage, and
Yeah.
then 600 to 1200 is the absolute maximum it can hit.
Yeah.
So
You
You're
could
fine.
you could
don't
shoot
have
up.
to
You could
Well-
shoot up to 600 feet as a normal range, and 1,200 at
Gotcha.
disadvantage.
Well, I'm still okay with this because in initiative, my regular rifle still does more.
Okay, cool.
Because favorite enemy.
Yeah, I got you. Sounds
Yeah,
good.
so. But
Please continue,
thank you for
Mammothor.
the clarification.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, that'll be it for my turn.
Right. Figures begin to stir out of these tents. They are mostly dressed in dark studded leathers. You see them kind of stumble out with swords or crossbows. One of them steps out of the tent, and you see them kind of like glance across the river and then back at you guys, and they start to swing a little set of bolas over their head, and they're going to throw a set at of hunting bolas at you, Mercy, which just go like tumbling into the grass beside you there, and they will fire their crossbow at you once, and their bolt just kind of goes whizzing past.
Could she shout something to them?
Sure.
Don't suppose I could bribe you with dragon shards to kill the undead instead of us.
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Oh, okay.
Bless won't help that, will it?
Saving throws and attack rolls, I think.
Okay, never mind.
He's got his hood kind of drawn up over his head, and he's kind of glaring at you, and he looks like down back over the camp, and he just shakes his head no.
Well, worth a shot. Only it was intimidation. Intimidation I'm good at.
Yeah, you could have... It wasn't really an intimidation, it was more of a bribe.
No,
Yeah.
no. But
5, 10. Lilith.
All right. Well, Lilith's gonna try something similar, except she's gonna try intimidate. She's gonna hop down from the trees and flash her teeth at this guy and be like, "You will help us now."
Yeah, you can make an intimidation check.
25.
You hear them say, kind of under their breath, there are scarier things than you out here.
Okay, fuck this. And then she's gonna Eldritch Blast him. I believe that is 3.
are you sure about that?
All of those hit. All of those hit.
And they're rolling like crap, though. Okay, so that is 13 force damage.
All right. You have any like blast effects? Like, do they get knocked back or anything?
No, I don't get that to level 2,
Okay.
sadly.
Anything else?
That'll be my turn for now.
You guys hear more splashes as Death's minions dive into the flowing water of the river there. And more mercenaries begin to flow out of these tents. One of them throws a bola at Jayla. And
Oh, thank
it
goodness.
flies right past her, and they fire their crossbow at her once, hitting her for 9 piercing damage. More creatures splash into the water. One of these larger guys, they kind of stumble forward. You see them swing this large cylindrical thing kind of strapped to their back up onto their shoulder.
Oh, shit.
Oh boy. That's far.
And they fire there's just this loud blasting sound. And a missile shrieks across the camp and explodes like at the edge of this cliff face here. Mavathor, you can make a dex save as well as Fangs with advantage, because he blasted it into the side of the rock. You can make dex saves with advantage. DC 20 dex saves.
Mm-hmm.
No, thanks.
Fangs is within range of me, so she would get +7 to her save.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Of course, they have a blaze cannon.
Yeah, some of the weaponry has been personally added by me to these creatures, or Eberron specifically.
Okay. Well, it doesn't do
how
anything to
thoughtful.
Mavthor anyways, because it's fire damage.
Yes, yeah.
Ooh.
Jayla was within 15 feet of the blast as well. She's gonna make hers. She'll take the full 12. As rock shards and fire from the explosion kind of scatter all around. 12 damage. Alright. More of these bola swingers emerge. Another one throws a bola at Jayla. And it kind of, a couple of the bolas kind of like clank onto her armor and fall at her feet, and they fire another crossbow shot at her, which whizzes past her as well. Fangs.
Fangs is actually
This goes on your turn. Right?
Maggie.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, Fangs
Oh,
is
okay.
Maggie.
I see.
Yeah.
Maggie.
She is going to go as far to Zet as she can. So it's 100 feet. Like here. She's gonna go here, and that'll be her turn.
Another bola. Just misses Jayla, and a crossbow shot hits her for 19. You hear kind of moan in pain as that shot sinks into her thigh. Leprechaun.
Cool. Just making sure. As a unicorn, I can only use the unicorn spells. I cannot access my own. Right?
Can a druid cast their own spells while they're shifted?
I don't-
If they're a moon circle druid.
Yes, only unicorn abilities.
Cool. Just making sure. Then he is going to.
You can shift out anytime. You can just drop the form anytime if you want.
No, I know, but this is fun.
Living the dream of being a Pegasus.
Yes.
Yeah,
Leprechaun.
who would willingly drop that during this?
Right to Zet. And he's going to. I'm sorry. And he's going to he's going to charge at her. I still cannot seem to actually roll for the
Gotcha.
unicorn sports. If you could please do that, I would appreciate it.
Yeah, you want to hit her with horn or hooves? I guess hooves has a higher average damage. Hooves?
Then Yahoo's, yeah.
All right. A nat 20.
Well,
As you gallop across the skies with your two front hooves, you just batter into this tall undead woman. You charge her.
yeah, she needs to make a DC 15 strength save.
Extra 2d8, which you can roll if you want. She'll take
Yeah.
15 bludgeoning from the hooves, plus an extra 2d8 from the charge, and make a strength save. Oh, that's your character sheet. Strength save.
I mean, you can give her that strength save.
Let's see.
Of course.
15, 25, 26. As you hoover, you kind of knock her back, and she kind of tumbles back into the cloud of billowing black smoke that's like coming up from around that tent.
Awesome.
Anything else, Leprechaun?
No. That is it.
You guys hear like some mechanical grinding sounds, and then you see this this little purple tent here kind of collapse around as this large warforged kind of rises up, breaking the tent apart. You hear its large footfalls as it makes its way towards the side of the rock face here, and you just hear it clawing its way up the side. You see its big metal hand kind of grab the top of the cliff, and its head kind of peers up above and glazes at all of you with some red glowing eyes.
Do I recognize it?
It looks like a standard model Warforged Titan of no particular discernible thing that would make it stand out.
Yes, the Fisher Price series. He wasn't a particularly good metalsmith.
The Tonka truck of the Warforged.
That was just from the advantage on
Oh, okay.
initiative. Yeah.
All right.
Can Minnie make friends?
I don't know if Minnie can make friends.
Minnie, befriend Big Robot.
I mean, she
Oh,
can
I get.
speak
Oh,
its
yeah.
language,
I guess.
right?
Huh? Yeah. You mean with the Warforged?
Yeah.
All right. Jayla is going to. Select spells and shit. Sheet is fucking up here. Do not want to have to reset my roll 20 because I have every tab I need. Let's just stop doing this to me. It's like stuck to my mouse. I can't click in on anything. Jayla is going to cast Fairy Fire on that little group of guys coming out of the tent to her left side. I don't think that's a concentration spell.
It is.
Is it?
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Concentration up to a minute.
Damn it.
Unless she has some special keeper of the flame nonsense.
Nope, she doesn't have any. Well, she has a little bit of Keeper of the Flame nonsense, but it's not that.
She used all her nonsense on Mercy.
Sorry, that's not. She's not doing that. I'm trying to get my page unstuck from her. It's just clicking everything. Not to reset my roll 20. I'm gonna have to do it. It's making it impossible to click on anything else. Sorry, guys. All right, there we go. Better. I'll just get their character sheets back up for everybody as we go through the turn order, I guess. Okay. She is going to upcast a healing word on herself. Heals herself for 14. This is still... Is anyone else's roll 20 like Rosen-ish?
Mine's fine.
Just me,
It's
huh?
fine.
All right.
All green here.
Minnie's little claw whirs into its left arm, and a little bolt of green energy fires at one of these guys coming out of the tents and hits them for 14 acid damage. As they're kind of splashed, they scream out in pain as their flesh burns. Bounty Hunter. Hopefully this just recovers all itself, because that's really annoying. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 60. you guys see, you guys hear like a whistling sound. Like somebody puts their fingers to their lips and lets out a sharp whistle. I'd do it if I could. And kind of over here in the waters of the river, you guys can start to see like a roiling, bubbling of the water there. And they are going to, whatever's down there is going to hold their action for something. All right. Mercy, the undead that you can detect down in the lower camp kind of steps out of the front flaps of the tent. You guys see this white, like porcelain-skinned woman step out. She has a set of like dark leathers on with some tightly fitting metal shoulder pauldrons and bracers. As she kind of strides out, she takes a look around at the far side of the camp and then up on the ledge, and you guys see her grin. And when she grins, you can see a pair of long fangs on either side of her mouth from her upper set of teeth. She's got a weapon holstered to one side and kind of a bandolier across her chest. I'll drop the image of the person.
This isn't someone I recognize, right?
You do. You've all seen this picture.
Oh, no.
In a set of passports, travel passes you found back in the Ruby Sanctum.
You don't say.
Oh, Windfall. You couldn't stay away, could you?
Now I've got a tough choice to make between targets. Oh.
Oh, that's so cursed.
She still sucks.
She whistles again, and you guys see bursting out of the waters of the river large reptilian scaled looking creature. It just sheds water that flows off of it as it flies up from the rivers at the side of the camp and swoops over towards Windfall. And she kind of saddles it, grabs onto one of its long thorns sticking out of the side of the dragon and loops herself onto its back.
Oh, you cheeky bitch.
And as she loops herself up there, she you see her draw her sidearm. She's going to take a shot, I think, at disadvantage. She might be just close enough.
Do we have cover?
Ugh, no. Just short of Mammoth Weather. You might have partial cover from her being lower than you at the moment, but that will end soon enough. Somewhere in the smoke of one of these burning tents, that disappears. You guys hear Windfall shout. 50 dragon shots to anyone who brings me any one of their heads. And she points over at all of you up on the cliff's face over there. These feathered, winged humanoid creatures swoop out of the lower tents below. First one kind of swoops up into the air, 30 feet to be sort of even with the cliff face, and it holds out one of its arms, and this jolt of crackling energy shoots off in your guys' direction. 19 will miss you, Mavathor, as this lancing wind blows past you just on the side of you. And it will do it again. 25 to hit, Mavathor?
Oh, that hits.
Is that with your +1 from Warding Bond?
Oh, yeah, no, never mind, it misses.
Just another crackle of this energy goes right past you. Another one of their companions emerges, kind of floating up at the same level, and will fire 2 more shots of this lancing wind at you, Mavathor. Natural 20 on its second hit. So
Silvery barbs!
Right. Lancing wind. Natural 20.
Sorry, I tried.
But
Yeah,
less damage. Less
Advantage.
damage this time. Less damage this time.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have resistance to force enemies.
16. So 19 halved. 19 force damage halved. One of these big lumbering fellows over here. Wide part of the river. He's gonna slow these guys down. Begins to wade across the river with some of these other guys. 10. Let's show about here. And more of these bounty hunters up on the cliff face. Spill out of these tents. One of them will take a shot at you there, Mercy, with their crossbow. 18 to hit, Mercy?
Nopey nope.
Alright,
Not now.
gotta get these reorganized as I go.
I got friends.
Got brains.
Hey Lilith,
Yeah,
do you
friend.
give advantage from silvery barbs to someone?
I give it to myself. Lilith's kind of
Okay.
pissed right now.
I
That
didn't,
Windfall's
no, I
back.
didn't catch that. So.
And another one emerges, and this one is close enough to throw its bola and do a crossbow. Alright, bola wraps Jayla up. For 9, she kind of tumbles to the ground. Oh, sorry, you gotta actually make the strike saving. Alright, she doesn't
Okay.
fall. But oh yeah, so she just takes the 9 bludgeoning as the bola knocks into her, and they fire a crossbow shot at her as well, which goes flying past. Alright, getting close. 5, 10. Another bird creature flaps out of the tents and up into the air 30 feet. Just measure to make sure. And 2 more shots at Mavathor with their lancing winds. And just these crackling wafts of energy are blasting at the cliffside there. Still invisible creatures on the charter. Some moves. And back at the top of the round, Jin.
Yeah. Jin is gonna shift over here to deal with this problem. With a no sound and a brief gesture, this collective peanut gallery over here suffers just the worst ice cream headache. Let me just get the right. There we go. There should be like a square I can get.
Yeah.
Almost.
Right there.
Yeah.
I think
There's a way.
Jayla.
Right here, I think.
Yeah, there's a way to do that.
Right here,
Yeah,
right there.
To do that without hitting.
One of those two. You had it. Yeah,
Jayla.
I saw it. You had it.
Intelligence saving throws from all of them as they are hit with a synaptic static.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Yeah.
7.
Ooh.
Such a good spell.
The DC 19.
So 2 meet. And the rest fail.
All right. For the next minute, all the failures subtract a d6 from their attack rolls and ability checks, as well as Constitution rolls to maintain concentration. They get a int save at the end of each turn to end the effect. They also take 30 points of psychic damage. A lot of them. And then I will move here to position myself between Mercy and the collective peanut gallery on this side. Bonus action. I think that's it for me, Pastern.
Mercy.
Is the telepathic thought thing still up from Jin?
Yeah, Rary should still be up.
If anyone has a way to get either one of the blaze cannons or this giant construct to attack their friend somehow, please do so. Also, am I still able to sense that anywhere?
You are. She's moving.
Okay. Where is she moving?
She has moved from out of the tent to right about here.
Am I not seeing a ping?
Right about here on the river's edge. To the east
Okay.
of the tent. But she's invisible.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
You guys will get a lot of cool
And it would be-
Eberron shit if you win this fight.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm salivating. Let's go.
Which I'll have to make before next week, but I'll make some cool stuff.
And would it be safe to assume that any shots at her would probably be disadvantaged?
Yes.
Well, if there's another target front and center, so let's go for Windfall. Sorry, not sorry, Lep.
It's all good.
I'm hoping a 30 hits her.
Yeah, I don't think she can do anything about a 30.
Cool. 24 and 33.
33. Nice. Alright.
Oh wait, how close is she? I think she's still out of range. Yeah, she's way out of range. Darn it. Okay. Well, another shot will still work. Probably not that one.
16 does miss, yeah.
This is where I kind of wish I had combat spells, but that's okay.
29 does not miss.
29? So it hit, yeah?
Yes, it does hit.
Okay, Okay, so 19, 28, 13, that's 39, 48, 62. No, 61, I'm sorry. And that 13's radiant, if it matters.
I don't think she's, Yeah, it's just normal damage. Okay. 2 good shots on Windfall.
Would you allow me to flavor one of the shots?
Sure.
Does she have her instrument with her?
Her instrument? It doesn't appear like she has it on her person.
Darn. Okay, never mind. I just wanted to be that.
She's more of a she's more of a singer, anyways. You know, I mean, she can play stuff, but she's more of a songbird. You know.
Okay, so you're telling me I gotta go for the vocal.
You go for the throat.
chord.
Yeah, you
Okay,
go. For the
okay, I will make note of that.
Yes. All right.
Just one last thing, because does the telepathic bond still reach Lep? I don't know the range of it off the top of my head.
The range of it's infinite as long as you're on the same plane of existence.
Okay, then she's just going to warn him. Lep, Zeth is invisible and moving for the riverbank.
Okay, I'm gonna go after Windfall. I need to kill that bitch.
Yes, that is my boy. Yes, do that.
You hear a voice in your head, Leprechaun. Oh, I didn't know that we'd be seeing each other again so soon, Lepus. It looks like it's time for you to make another difficult decision.
What would you ask of me, Windfall?
Well, our same deal still applies. Act against me, and the consequences for your companion will be dire.
Of course. I will bring no harm to you.
10, 20, 60. Mavathor. Did I skip you up, or did I?
No.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah. So healing Mercy's little tidbit there. He'll move slightly this way and drop his concentration on Holy Weapon. And he'll reach his Clawed Gauntlet out and cast Dominate Monster on this construct over here. And he'll use his Amulet of the Devout to give it disadvantage on its saving throw. So DC 20 Wisdom save with disadvantage.
What if it's immune to charmed condition?
Then no effect.
There seems to be no effect on this machination.
Okay.
That
Well,
was worth a shot.
Alright, that was his action. I believe he has a good bonus action right now, so he'll be the end of his turn.
All right, Jin, you got a bolo coming your way, and a light crossbow shot. 22 to hit, Jin. No, I can hear you.
AC is currently 26.
Oh, nice.
So negatory.
Okay. Probably just bouncing off some invisible shadow barrier.
Just kind of sidesteps it. He's on like the second chorus.
Two jolts of energy go blasting over your guys' heads. And more creatures slosh across the river. Lilith.
Okay. Lilith's going to use her spider climb feature. Get to here. And then she's gonna go after our little friend over here, Windfall. And then I'm gonna use that advantage that I gave myself to get rid of the disadvantage on one of these hits. So it's a 29 to hit.
Yeah, 29 is good.
And I'm also gonna do a blinding smite. Is that okay, or should I have done that beforehand?
No, it's fine.
Okay. So that's a DC 18 con save.
23.
Okay. And then we're gonna go for bolt 21.
21 meets. You want to roll the damage for that first shot?
Yeah. 14 piercing, 3 radiant. And then 8 radiant for smite.
Okay, 25. And
Yes.
21 does hit as well.
Okay. That's 16 piercing and 5 radiant.
25 and 21. All right. Anything else, Lilith?
She's gonna send things to bite one of these guys. Boop. Okay. 21 to hit.
Yeah, Fang bounds towards the fella and just goes for the jugular and kind of rips a big hunk of his neck out of his throat as the guy kind of gurgles and drops dead.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's my turn.
Alright, one of these guys with a bunch of minuses to their rolls is just going to come towards Jayla with their sword drawn and make a couple of attacks with -6. Both of those will miss. And, she just bats them, attacks away kind of with her sword as everything's trying to converge on the party, albeit slowly. All right, big boy over here. Gonna get a little bit closer. And drop another rocket right in the middle of you guys there. So everyone, Jin, Mercy, and Mavathor, as the rocket fires. DC 20 dex saving throws with advantage. Half of 26 and halved again, or, you know, no damage if you got immunity. It's rocked in flame. It kind of explodes. There's now a small little crater in the middle of you guys there. The blast sends out a little shockwave of heat, 15-foot radius.
Right. Oh, I have resistance. That's nice.
Mavathor, he's going to chuck a bola at you. Good luck, buddy. And he'll fire his crossbow as well.
He's just having a rough day.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he gets a little closer to you, Mavathor, and that first rocket shot from the guy across the river kind of dislodged some of the rock here along the edge of the cliffside. And a piece of loose rock, he slips on it, and he just tumbles down the side there.
He's really having a rough
Oh,
day.
he isn't earning his pay today.
16 bludgeoning damage as you...
We offered to pay and not to fight us, but no.
We told you
50
there'd
dragon
be grave
shards is worth more. More
Hey,
than they'll
I
earn
just
in a
offered
lifetime.
dragon shards. I didn't state the number.
That's true. Well, they're already working for Windfall.
Maybe we can change their mind.
That's true. Maybe.
Or, just
You
their
could try
state
again
of
now.
life.
Maybe their convictions are dropping a little bit. Maggie.
Maggie's gonna change the course and go to Windfall and start to try and get her attention so that she can kill Maggie.
So help action for yourself.
Yeah.
Bounty Hunter will throw bolas at Fangs now that he's witnessed that horrible thrashing. Misses with the bolas. Does a 16, or sorry, does a... Yeah, does a 16 hit Fangs?
16 does hit Fangs.
Fangs takes 10 piercing damage from a crossbow shot. And Lep, you're up.
Okay. What would it be for him to get out of the unicorn form? Like an action, bonus action, free action?
You can just drop it as a free action.
Okay. Yeah, he drops it. No, actually no. He's gonna move. Because unicorns have a much higher move speed than him right now. He's gonna move 50 feet. And then he's gonna drop it. And yeah, and then I think he's going to cast a spell. Yeah, as he goes. Well, I hope it's working. Sorry, I have a little bit of technical trouble over here.
Okay, me too.
There we go. As he goes to cast Otherworldly Form. And I think he looks kind of like Zarya, but like the good Zarya,
Hmm.
as he sort of like takes this form.
Nice.
Ooh.
And he's gonna look at Windfall and shout, "Hey, where do you want me? Like, do you want me to fight these guys?" And he points to that. Or do you want me to fight those guys? And he points to the camp.
She points directly at Mavathor.
He gives her a thumbs up. And I think, oh, well, then he's going to face down another 30 feet. Just because he can. And that's his turn.
All right, the Titan swings himself up with a big crash and turns towards Jin.
Oh, hi.
Oh, you know what? I think his upper torso will kind of begin to spin, and as he kind of swirls over in this direction, I need all three of you to make a DC 17 Dex save. The Warforged is sort of holding these two axes that he kind of pulls out now and spins in a sort of a whirlwind of blades. You all pass and take half of 20 slashing damage. And Jayla, now that she is surrounded, she will. You guys see her sword illuminated in this sort of silvery blaze. Just. She hacks at one of the guys. Oh, let me turn her holy weapon off. Because she's got bless going. And she just hacks right clean through one of these guys that got blasted by Jin's spell, and she turns and swipes her sword again at the guy behind her for 14. And why not? She'll use her bonus action to send out a spiritual weapon. We'll go for a level 3. And wax that guy for another 7. As sort of a little copy of her greatsword there appears. And Minnie will do another little blast of acid at the guy that shot at Fangs.
Yeah.
For 9 acid. And Hunter will. I think all these guys discharge their bullets already, so we're just gonna go for their crossbow shots. -6, both attacks miss, and invisible guys do some stuff. All right, the dragon lifts into the air. This thing flaps its wings a couple of times. You see this rust-colored creature kind of cast a shadow by the light of the spell kind of out, and it opens its maw, and bright energy begins to crackle in its eyes and mouth. I think it'll fly this direction a bit. And 120 feet.
Line or cone?
Well, this is just for frightful presence, so everyone give me a,
We're immune to frightened, right? Because of
There's
Fierce
these.
Feast?
Oh, are ya?
Yes,
Yep.
we are.
Well, the dragon
Yep.
doesn't know that, and it happens either way. They use their frightful presence. Alright, how far was that?
You not so scary.
Oh, you're so cute. I've seen dragons bigger than you.
Oh.
Oh, good. I was hoping to update my armor with more scale.
Oh, Mercy's
You
gonna
want to?
get her mouth shut.
I like Pokemon, right? Gotta skin them all.
Yeah, I mean, you can usually count on Windfall conjuring a dragon wherever she travels.
Can't wait to collect the whole thing.
Yeah, you guys will get them eventually. You'll get them all eventually, unless she perishes this day. A couple shots.
I think I'm willing to sacrifice the dragon parts for that.
A couple of shots at -6, and
It's
Windfall.
it's not a straight 6. It's you roll a d6 for
Oh,
each
do
one.
ya? Well,
Although if you just want to simplify it to save your
do like the average or whatever.
if you want to.
Well, those
do
would
minus
even if I
four.
rolled a 1, those would all still miss Jayla there. So,
Got it.
that's fine. Windfall. She looks down. She sort of points her firearm in you guys' direction, and she starts popping shots back at the party. Two shots at you, Mavathor, at disadvantage. 28 and a 20.
28 hits.
All right. The first shot hits you for 15 piercing and 25 cold damage. And the second shot goes whirring past. Windfall kind of bares her glinting fangs as the rounds go off. And Mercy, you can feel Zet moving closer to the bridge now.
Yeah, I just say that she keeps the party just kind of like mentally apprised of where she is,
Sure.
roughly.
Two blasts of lancing wind fire down towards you there, Lilith. 24 to hit.
That hits.
And 19 force damage. Strength save throw.
Yeah.
You get...
Wait. I'm gonna use my Infernal Luck.
Go for it.
Okay.
All right.
19?
You are not knocked prone.
Oh,
but,
thank
The
God.
forceful blast of energy from these winged creatures. It does hit you. The one right beside him takes 2 more shots at you, Lilith. 17 to hit.
It does not hit.
All right, they go just blasting into the rocks on either side of you. And,
She flips him off.
This guy is going to just wade through the waters of the flowing river. Two crossbow shots at Jayla, both hitting for 17 total piercing. Two crossbow shots at you, Jin. A natural 20 and a 17. You are crit for 9 piercing damage.
So, question: a critical hit is always a hit, no matter what the value is.
Critical hit is always a hit. A natural one is always a miss. Yes.
Gotcha. Sure. Yeah. Oh, it gets through.
You gotta have a 5% chance of hitting you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I was deciding whether or not it was worth silvery barbs, and I don't think it is.
I mean, you can do it if you want.
Nah.
Okay.
We're good.
2 more shots from the guys on the east side of you. 2 at you, Jin. 2 more shots at you. I think both of those will just go flying past. I'll get a little closer. Maybe get himself partial cover back here. And take 2 shots at Mercy with their crossbow. 17 and 24, Mercy.
The second one will.
7 piercing damage. And this guy's dead.
He's just going to look him right in the eye and go, oh, ow.
20, 30, 40, 50. Creature in the air will float a bit closer. And from the skies will toss 2 bolts of energy towards Jayla. Both just crashing, leaving little imprints in the ground around her.
Death.
Side of the river. Or across the bridge.
Alrighty.
Jin.
Bonus action, steady aim. Oh no, I'm not a. Sorry, I'm not a rogue. I have a character with a similar skill set. What am I doing? We'll shoot you with the arcane combustor. Since you've made yourself my problem, +2. I'm pretty sure whatever that number hits.
Yeah, you're going for the guy that shot you?
No, I'm going for the big thing that just made itself my problem.
Yeah. Okay, A 23, 25 does hit, yes.
27 because it's +2. Just so I'm clear, I recall that these are susceptible to force. This particular Warforged model.
You could make an insight check. Yeah, be low for you.
All right. Insight.
By susceptible, do you mean like just that it will do damage to
not,
them, or
not resistant,
not
resistant
okay.
or immune?
Yes, you recall that this particular model is not resistant or immune to force, but it is resistant, or it is immune to poison, psychic, and immune to pretty much any condition you could put on it.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll get rid of this thing before it becomes somebody else's problem. We'll use the full 9 charge of Arcane Combustor. So have a 9d6 plus 5 force damage.
All right.
And then Big B's hand triggers. And he's going to give this golem a what for? Let me double check. I still don't have macros for all this. Melee spell attack. Using mine. We'll use Booming Blade or Shocking Grasp for this. So, does a 21 hit it?
21 does, I believe.
All right. Have a fantastic 22 more force damage.
Nice.
And then we will go ahead and shoot it with actual Penumbra. Pretty sure a 24 hits.
Yes, a 24 does hit.
I have 17 more force damage. And bonus action, I will... Yeah. Bonus action, I will go ahead and bamf over here to make these my problem.
Nice.
Courtesy of yield blessing. And that's it for me.
All right. Mercy. Oh, wait. Hold on. I keep forgetting. It's okay. That guy can just move. Go ahead, Mercy.
Okay, so I would like to try something, and I would like to possibly use it as an intimidation, but I'll just do it just because anyway.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so Mercy has those fancy dragon wings now, and she's going to use them to shoot 60 feet straight up in the air and fan them out so that they are perfectly easily seen. And she's just going to shout down to Windfall. Recognize these. Your pet gave me some fancy duds. Let's see what your other one can give me, huh?
The telepathic voice of Jin echoes in your mind. I recommend you use an action to disengage to avoid the AOO from the giant warforged, but proceed as you will.
you know.
Yeah,
You are hasted.
you can roll intimidation.
Can I roll it on all these little idiots around us?
Sure.
Or, yeah, because, I mean, they're probably just nobody bounty hunters. They wouldn't recognize her. 22. I keep forgetting I have bless. I know it doesn't count for this. But I keep forgetting about it. Pretty please?
Well, all the guys around you, all the Windfalls minions, you hear one of them say, I don't know if we're getting paid enough for this. And you see him kind of looking around at each other.
You
don't. Windfall, from the back of the dragon, she says, I've been to many worlds. I've been many people. And every conflict, confrontation, I've always come out victorious.
Is that why you ran like a bitch?
Twice.
Oh. Live to fight another day, they say. I'm trying to win the war, not the battles. And, you see her, kind of pull the, her firearm kind of like, looks like a little bit of a steampunk, kind of like Wild West revolver a little bit with a kind of a long barrel, and you see her like pull the hammer back, as she's like pointing it directly at you.
Mm-hmm. Can I shoot mine?
Sure.
Crit, bitch. So there is that, and that. I no longer have a holy weapon, but I also have that. So that is, I actually need to roll all those twice, don't I?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's go for a second round. Okay, so let's see. That's 30, 48, 52. That's another 19, that's 71, and 5 is 76 for 96 damage.
Hit Rick.
So at the end of her little speech, Mercy's just gonna fire and go, you still can't shoot.
All right. Anything else, Mercy?
Wait, I still have 2 more attacks because I am hasted.
Oh, yep.
Now, the only thing I have to decide is who I want to use them on. You know what? Let's stick with the little bit of the intimidation thing and go for the more immediate problem. After I nail her with that shot, can I just pull out my sword and just drop down to stab it into this construct? Or at least attempt to.
Yeah, sure.
Ooh. Did I use my bonus action on that intimidate?
Yeah, I mean, if you're actually trying to like influence the
Yeah.
combat, then it would cost something of your action economy. I guess since you already fired your weapon once, we can call it a bonus action.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, so let's see what I can do with this. I'm guessing that probably misses.
The Warforged? Yes, it does.
Yeah. Does that hit?
28 does hit, though.
Okay, then yeah, she's just going to then fold in those dragon wings and plummet straight down in a streak of blue fire. And 1721. Straight into the top of its head.
Yep, your blade just got
Just for, you know, that extra flare.
There's a few little, like, sparks that fly out, and your blade kind of pierces through its metal skull and comes out one of its eyes.
She's just gonna lift her head and look at one of the bounty hunters. Yeah, wrong side. And that's gonna be her turn.
Kind of sliding out from behind one of the tents. Jin, you see this figure in some, like, dark brown robes appear. There's this, like, large drooped hood kind of up over their head. But they're carrying this interesting looking weapon. It's like a, two long pointed blades that you can see are wreathed in a bit of arcane energy. And they meet at the end down on this sort of circular ring. And you can see that he's kind of spinning the blades as he emerges from the shadows behind. He rushes... Whoops. Rushes in and starts cleaving through some of these guys. As his blade spins, he just kind of takes one of these guys out. Kind of hard to see him under his hood. You can't really tell. But he says, "Don't worry, I'm here to help."
Is there anything in his voice, manner of dress, or movements that ring any sort of familiarity?
You can make a. Well, no, but the weapon you recognize in part of the. Well, I guess they even showed you an image of Mordenkainen, right?
Yeah.
When they showed you an image of Mordenkainen, one of his distinct features was this weapon that he carried. This blade that he's now wearing around. It kind of sings this kind of whistling sound as he spins it. So you recognize the weapon, but you cannot tell anything else about him besides that. All right.
Hey, Ryan.
Yes?
I hate to interrupt your flow here, but I just gotta know how Windfall reacted to all of that.
Windfall,
like everything.
It's hard to budge her demeanor, but you can see that, there's a special furrow in her brow. Actually, I think at the end of Mordenkainen's turns, she's going to.
I might regret asking, but I still say worth.
She kind of looks down at the last wound she received. She reaches up in the air and kind of screams into the void. And let me see. enter here. All right. Lilith, Mavathor, Mercy, and Jin. Why don't you all give me DC 23 Wisdom saving throws.
We have advantage, I believe, because of Hero's Feast.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Would that bless help me at all?
DC 23, so probably not.
I mean, you're within
Okay.
the range of Mavathor's things. They have +7. So yeah, your current save is 22, so
22?
yeah, bless would help.
Yes,
if the DC is
bless
23.
would help. Yeah.
So you pass, yes.
Okay. Woo!
That's
thinking
20,
30 feet.
24 from Jin.
Is your aura 30 feet, Mavathor?
Yes.
Okay, thank God.
Okay, everyone passes that.
I assume she just used Psychic Screen.
No, hypnotic pattern.
Oh, okay.
Nobody is incapacitated.
Mavthor's probably the only one close enough to notice, but if he were to spare Mercy a glance, you might almost swear she was enjoying this.
All right.
So a couple of things happen all at once. One, does that trigger Combustor? Because the spell was in the area of the spell was in 30 feet of me.
Well, she's about 100 feet away.
Okay, so Combustor triggers on point of casting, not point of.
Yes, point of casting.
Got it.
Yeah. Point of
Okay.
casting.
Contingency triggers because I was targeted with a hostile spell,
Okay.
and now I'm under the effect of greater invisibility,
Ooh, nice.
which will trigger Combustor for 4.
All right. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay. Lep, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Um.
You feel this like pressure point in your mind as you take 16 psychic damage. But you are not stunned. You see these creatures emerging from the waters are all now kind of looking up towards you.
Okay.
Give me another wisdom saving throw.
Okay. You said 16 damage?
16 psychic damage.
Okay, cool. Just making sure.
You take 15 more psychic damage, but you are not stunned.
Okay.
And 30. Mavathor.
Alright. Yeah, he is going to as his action, he'll attack this golem. 35 to hit.
Yep.
And yeah, he'll just use one of his divine smites for 27 plus 19 for 46 points of damage.
The Warforged's metal parts begin to kind of turn in white, hot red as the thing just kind of melts into a pile of twisted, rotted iron and liquefied metal.
He'll, blow the steam off of his gauntlet and turn to Mercy and walk up to her and use Cure Wounds on her at first level. So she heals for 15, and she can use her reaction to attack Windfall.
Ooh, nice.
I love Voice of Authority so much. It's so good.
Yeah. Yes. You'll just grin at Mavathor. Hoist a rifle. Let's see here.
19 misses.
19?
Oh.
Ah.
Well, yeah, Bless.
Bless.
And Bless is no longer active.
Roll the Bless.
Yes, yes.
21 is her current AC.
Rolling the dice.
Roll a 2 or better.
Thinking. I swear if Roll20 just crapped out on me.
Well, while we're waiting for the results of the Bless, creature takes 2 pot shots at Jin. Oh no, sorry, Jin disappeared, huh? So I guess they're at Mordenkainen now. One of them hits Mordenkainen for 8.
I think your roll's just not going through. Do you want me to just roll a d4 for you?
Yeah, sure.
Alright.
I
3,
have
hey.
Oh,
Oh, it just went through.
double ones.
Hey, can I take his 3? He rolled it first.
Yeah, I suggested it before those came through.
Yeah, it's fine.
Alright, so hey, it's a hit.
I have plenty of tricks up my sleeve. Go ahead, take a shot.
Okay. Well, 15, 9, that's 24, and another 27.
Oof.
Yep. He uses his authority. Mercy just grins, whirled her rifle up, and bam. She is just full of all the sass tonight.
Lilith, 2 lancing winds come your way. 18 just probably misses, huh?
Both miss.
All right, and long gaps between combat opponents really changes the dynamic of combat. Lep, why don't you go ahead and give me a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw?
Yeah, alright.
You have advantage, right? Everyone
Yep.
from the hero piece? Okay, pass. 11 psychic damage.
Okay.
Lilith.
Alright, so even though the dragon moved to Windfall, does Lilith still get advantage from Maggie? From that help action?
You would still have Maggie's help action, yeah?
Okay. She's gonna take 2 more shots with the Blinding Smite. So the first one's a 28.
28 will hit.
Second one is a nat 1. So 18 for radiant. Then it should have added the 3d8. I don't know why it did. So 18 radiant, 18 piercing, so 36. And then for Eldritch Blast, since it's a cantrip and we said that we can use cantrips as a bonus action now, could she do all 3 of the blast since it's she has like 3 of those? Or would it only be 1 since it's a bonus action?
When did we say cantrips were bonus actions?
It was at like the very beginning of the campaign.
I don't recall like any time that happening.
Was that part of that poll that you did like after session 1?
Like through the entire course of our adventures, I don't remember ever anyone using cantrips as bonus actions.
It came up about locales where certain spells are bonus actions in that particular environment. But
we were talking about astral space. I was just talking about astral space rules.
Oh, gotcha.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. In that case, she will. Yeah. That'll be her turn. We'll have Fangs attack.
Not that I don't trust you. I just really never recall saying
no, it's okay. I thought you did, but I could have just. It could have been that astral space thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Fangs is going to bite. Uh, 13. Gotta assume that doesn't hit.
Does miss. Yes.
Okay. Alright, yeah, that'll be your turn then.
Lep, DC 15 wisdom save.
Okay. Do these guys have advantage on me?
No.
Okay, because a 13 and an 18 don't hit. Oh, sorry, an 18 doesn't hit. His AC is currently 23.
24 hits you though, right?
24 does hit me.
14 I never rolled the damage for. 24 and 23 I did.
Okay. No, sorry, I'm just making sure.
Yeah. And an 18 misses you as well, right?
Yep.
I guess I should ask you to make the save after I... Well, you gotta get hit with it, so yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think you ever took damage from any of the ones that didn't hit you. But 23 hits you, right?
No, it does. I was just making sure.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because on my end, I only see
Okay,
18.
when I click on your token, it shows your AC is 18, but...
Yeah, well, it's the +3 and then the +2.
Okay, I gotcha. So you're 23 right now?
Yes.
Okay, gotcha. 10, 20. And I will change my behavior, and I will make the attack first. And you don't have to make a saving throw. 300. Dead guy. Guy that fell down the cliff gets up, bruised, and he's going to draw his sword and come at you, Lilith. 23 to hit?
That hits.
For 7 piercing, he jabs you with his blade.
Ow, that hurts so much.
And Maggie.
Alright, gonna keep doing her thing. Just pestering Windfall.
Been on the stream starting screen this whole game.
Oh no!
This is an audio recording only. Help action.
Theater of the mind.
Bounty Hunter will make 2 attacks at Fangs with their rapier. Fangs grabs onto the rapier on the first to swing and just yanks it out of the guy's hand and tosses it to one side. Lep.
Alright, Lep is going to move. He's gonna fly 40 feet, thanks to otherworldly thing. And then he is going to face step an additional 30. So he's next to Windfall. He's gonna pull out his rapier and he's gonna say, Windfall, I don't work for you. You're just a bitch. And this is where I get to finally ask you my question about what one of the lines on his weapons mean. I saw this and I was so confused.
Okay. Yeah, sometimes I don't word things necessarily the correct
Well,
way.
you say that it ignores the AC. So I can take that in a few different ways. So I need you to tell me what that means.
That means exactly what it says. A weapon ignores the AC of any creature or humanoid that you have betrayed.
So I'm assuming this is obviously a betrayal.
Yep.
Okay. So does that mean it just automatically hits?
It automatically hits, but it's not going to automatically crit. It just ignores her AC. So you can still roll to see if you crit, but that's the only instance where your dice roll will matter.
Okay.
Otherwise, you can't
Cool.
miss her.
Okay, wonderful. Just making sure I understood that. Yeah, because he's gonna hit. Or
This
try
was a
to
gift
crit.
from Cass.
Yes.
All right, you hit her.
Okay. Let's see if this damage will load. Okay. 8 piercing with the first. That is considered magical, by the way.
Yeah. When you drive the blade into her, she grabs onto it with her open hand. She kind of pulls you closer, and she whispers in your ear. You don't think that I've planned for this? Say goodbye to your beloved Philaxis. And you see like a flash of red flame in her eyes.
I mean, Leb is a vampire. Can he just bite her?
Sure.
I don't know.
You
what...
can bite her with a bonus action.
Well, no. I mean, he gets 2 attacks.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can bite her if you want.
Yeah, I just don't know what I.
It'd be like a D20 plus your your strength probably.
Okay. Well, that spell I cast, it let me use my spellcasting modifier for my
Okay,
attacks.
sure.
So can
Yeah, or your spellcasting modifier is fine too.
Thank you. I'm gonna. That's a 13. I don't think that hits.
Not with your bite. No.
Okay.
You go
He's just like, fuck
you're go to bite her, and she's kind of pulled you close, and she kind of turns her head as you try and bite to like block you from getting her neck or her shoulder, and your guys' teeth like clack together.
Fuck you.
All right. Bounty Hunter makes 2 sword attacks against Jayla. And is dead. Alright. Jayla will swing her sword at the guy that just attacked her. And and cut him down. And she'll turn her attention towards these two fellas and make another great sword attack, killing another one of them. And then she'll swing her spiritual weapon at the next nearest and kill the guy as well, because they all had 2 HP left. Minnie will roll into a little ball in this direction and pop up right beside this guy and reach her claw out and give him a little shocking grasp. And little jolts of energy will shoot out through that guy, and he'll twitch a few times as he hits the ground. And then Minnie will beep and whir in pleasure and give Fangs a little stroke of the fur under the chin. That guy. Some invisible group. All right. The dragon will fly 70 feet straight up. You can either hold on to Windfall or the dragon Lep, or you can.
I mean, his blade is still impaled in her, so he's gonna hold on to her.
Okay, then with kind of saddled alongside Windfall, the two of you go 70 feet up in the air. The Wasteland Dragon, if I can find its stupid sheet. There we go. Will whip its tail around and try and smack you, which misses. Reach 5. Okay. And that'll be it. It's 70 feet higher. Visible. And whoops. After the dragon's turn,
Our job.
she's going to use a legendary action. After some of those invisible creatures move before her turn, and I need you to make a DC 23 Dex save for me, Lep.
Okay. Is she doing some type of... Oh, actually, never mind.
Oh no.
All right.
So,
As she's still kind of, as the two of you are still kind of holding on to each other, she sends a 32 points of electricity jolting through your body.
Okay.
You see her pull out a vial with her bonus action and drink it. And you guys are close together.
Actually, he doesn't take the 32. You said what kind of damage did he say it was?
Lightning.
It was lightning? No, he doesn't. He's gonna use... I've been waiting to use this. He's gonna use his reaction to take that damage and turn it into his health. Because of the... Look. It's an elemental type of damage, correct?
Yep. You gain hit points equal to the damage you would have taken. Nice. Yep. So you heal for 32 instead.
Yeah.
He just like flaunts her like her dead ex's cape in front of her.
But I do need you to make a DC 23 Wisdom saving throw.
Ooh. Okay. Well, that's a 26.
You're not paralyzed.
Fun.
All right. You feel Zet now sprinting across the bridge in big, long strides. Mercy?
Mm-hmm.
103. And one of these winged creatures is going to fly up near the dragon's height and take 2 shots of lancing wind at you, Lep. 25 and a 12.
Yeah, 25 hits.
11 force damage. Make a strength save. I guess it won't matter because you have wings.
So do you want me to make the save?
Yeah, prone up there for you is not really going to make a difference, so it's okay. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
But the second one flies up to the same height and does 2 shots at you as well. Both just blasting past the dragon, and this guy can make it off of water into land. Make a DC 20 dex save for me, Lilith.
Okay. Said Dex.
DC 20 dex with advantage because
I don't
he's
need
still
it.
just a little out of range. There's a blast of flames and rock that, as a projectile, slams into the side of the cliff face there, and you take 11 fire damage. And this guy does have to make that save as well. Okay, he takes the full 22, and you see just like shrapnel of rock just give him a bunch of cuts, and some of the flame scorches off the flesh of his face, and he drops dead beside you.
That's what you get for not helping.
This guy, bounty hunter over here, will take 2 shots at Jayla, and this guy will, now that Jin is invisible, move over here with his sword, and he will make a couple of strikes against your new shattered ally for 12 piercing. It's a dead guy, and these guys will close in on Kanan. Ooh, they have something that I've not been using, but I will now that I see it and remember. Alright, so that guy actually, now that there's 2 companions, he gets his sneak attack as well, which is critted. So 46. 17. 19. 24 damage on Mordekainen. And 70, 80, 90, 100. You guys are currently about 100 feet up in the air, Lep, on the dragon.
Cool.
Give me, or wait, no, sorry, not yet. Maybe I should close some of these tabs that I'm not using anymore. That would be smart, huh? This one will fly a little closer, and it's going to take 2 shots at you there, Lilith, with Lancing Wind. 24 to hit.
Yeah.
16 force damage. Make a strength save. And the force of the blast knocks you on your butt. Right. Let's see.
Take it like a champ.
Right. The hand operates off my bonus action, if memory serves.
I think you're correct.
Right. Let me just double. Yeah, as a bonus action. Okay. As a bonus action, the backhand of backhanding will teleport behind this flyer right here in contempt. We'll backhand. That's it. So an interesting bit of interaction. The Bigme's hand specifically uses my game statistic. I am currently rolling things at advantage because I'm invisible. Does it transfer to the hand?
Why not?
Alrighty. I also have Elven Accuracy.
Ooh.
It's okay to say no.
No, you can. It's fine.
Alright. Super advantage from the hand. 28. Or somewhere in that ballpark.
Yes.
29.
Ignore the shocking...
Any one of those four would have
ignore,
hit.
Yeah, ignore the shocking grasp damage. That's the wrong roll.
Okay.
24 force.
Are you sure?
From the hand. I am then going to reach into his cloak and pull out the broom that he's had this entire time and hop on it and get 30 feet this way and then promptly pop the these two with Penumbra at super advantage. Shot 1, not a crit, sadly. Shot 2 is a crit. Oh no, it's not a crit. Okay, so 23 from the first shots and 23 from the seconds.
Yep, both are good.
Pew and Pew. 15 apiece.
Are you just going one shot each, or are you focused firing?
One shot each.
All right.
Then I will use the rest of my movements to ascend and get 50 feet in this direction, while staying out of the dragon's probable blind sight radius. Turn.
Mercy.
Yes.
Here we go.
Uh-huh. Can you give me a rough guesstimate on that position?
She's at the end of the bridge on the other side of the river.
So on the opposite side from us?
No, on the now she's on your side.
Okay. I don't suppose anything in those carts is flammable or explodey, right?
You never know.
Okay. She's just gonna look around at her companions and how many of them have, fun god-like abilities. Just point down at
you have translucent
Windfalls
magical dragon
forces.
wings. What do you mean?
Yeah. Yeah, but they're not divine.
Yeah, that's true.
They're just fun.
They're a little
Technically,
more
they're
infernal.
infernal.
Yeah.
But she's just going to point down at Windfall's forces and just yell out to all of those, "Hey, they're undead. FYI." And then she's actually just going to use said infernal wings to fly over here. Which she is hasted, so she also gets double movement anyway. But from that vantage point, can she peer down and see what's in those carts now?
Yeah, you see among the carts, it is mostly crates and barrels that are boarded up. You can't really see like any contents particularly that stand out as would being flammable. There's like some weapons and things as well. I mean, you know, the carts and the crates are probably all quite flammable themselves. Most of it's wood, but you do see some like excavation tools, some weapons, you know, several iron-bound barrels, and then crates stacked up on each other. And there's like a large sack of something in one of the carts as well. But you can't tell what's inside of any of it.
Sad mercy. Okay, well, in that case, she is going to take, I believe it is now called the dodge action, which would give disadvantage on attacks against her.
Okay.
And she's just going to yell down, "Hey Zeth, even invisible you're easier to track than a giant beast."
You can still shoot.
Yeah, but she's trusting Lep right now to take care of Windfall, and she's trying to draw the other major threat. And since Zeth is invisible, that is her decision. She's trusting her team at this point and pulling the other threat. So, turn.
All right, Mordenkainen drives his spinning blade into these two guys and makes his way over here and makes a third attack against that one for a natural 20, 16. And just in some quick whirls of his blade and graceful movements, slashes all three of those guys. These guys that have crossed the river now start closing their gaps in towards the party. Abathor.
Okay. Yeah, Abathor will move over here and look to Mordenkainen and points to, Windfall and the dragon up here and says, "Is there anything you can do about that particular headache?"
He says, unfortunately right now I'm injured. All I can do is carve these enemies to pieces with my blade.
He'll, give a quick assessment of Mordenkainen's injuries. Like, how badly hurt does he look?
You can't really tell with the robes and stuff on. He's not moving like he's injured.
All right, he'll, say, "Injured how?"
I recently tried to modify a powerful spell, and it didn't go my way. Currently, my arcane abilities are quite limited.
Alright. Guess we're gonna have to do this the hard way as he holds out his hand of bell and shoots a fireball over here. Where Mercy indicated as that would be.
Go for it.
Okay, hold on, I just gotta hold this up. Because I forgot to add it to my spell list.
Dex save, right?
Yeah, DC 20. Oh, ignore those two. I should not be on. 30 fire damage.
All right.
Clumsiness, she is
Fireball
ugly.
explodes. You can see for like a brief moment as the fireball goes off, like her tall figure kind of wreathed in the flame. The end of the bridge there catches fire a bit.
And yeah, telepathically he'll tell Mercy to come back because he needs to make her hit harder and more often again.
Right.
Wolfear's perk. Oh.
The Arakakra near the Big Bee's hand is going to continue its barrage of blasts at you down there, Lilith. 22?
Oh, yeah.
8 force damage. I think you're already prone.
Yes, I am.
Mercy, why don't you give me a perception check?
Is it perhaps against an undead?
Nope.
Darn. Okay. Ha.
As you are hovering over there, you see some footfalls in the grass, and then little bits of rockfall, like little pieces of the rock face there, kind of start tumbling down, and you can hear something or someone climbing up towards you.
Her grin's just gonna slowly grow. I see you.
Lilith.
Okay, Lilith's gonna push herself up, dust herself off, like nothing ever happened. And then she's gonna keep trying to go after Windfall. Okay, 30 and 27.
Both hit.
Okay, and then she needs to... I don't know why it's not adding Blighting Smite. So that's 21 Radiant, 28 Radiant, and 25 Piercing. And then she has to make that, is it con save?
Yeah, Blinding Smite is a con save.
Yeah. DC 18.
DC 18 con save. 11.
That bitch is blinded.
um, Lep, you see the little flames burning in Windfall's eyes, kind of glaze over as her eyes just go white.
Ooh, he smirks.
Lilith looks up at Lep and gives him a thumbs up.
Yeah, Lep sort of like gives you a thumbs up.
And then Fangs is gonna go ahead. So come over and attack this guy right here. 16.
Yes, 16 does hit. They'll make a strength save. Take 8 piercing damage. Fangs does not drag him prone, but gives him a good little friendly nip either way. And is that your turn, Lilith?
Yep.
All right.
By the way, when these guys are all like moving, would you allow Lep to maybe try and like say something to like goad them into like coming more towards him?
You can try, sure. Lilith, you take 12 psychic damage. Make a wisdom save for me.
Oh, fun. Okay. You said
What do you-
wisdom?
Yes, DC 15 wisdom. Which I think you still have advantage on, right? Hero's Feast?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, 19. We're good.
You are not stunned, but you take the psychic damage nonetheless. What do you say, Lep?
Yeah, Lep is just like, hey, you hellish fuckers. If you want to kill me, you're gonna have to surround me.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay.
Let's see.
Oh, no.
Already?
That's a 4. You wouldn't let me have advantage, would you?
No.
Yeah, okay.
But don't worry, though. Some of them will come after you either way. So.
Yeah, no, he wants them to be after him.
All right. 26 to hit, Lep. Give me a DC 15 Wisdom save.
Yeah.
All right, 15 psychic damage. You are not stunned. All right. These guys are not aligned with Windfall, really. They just kind of showed up here as you guys did. So shift their aim up towards the dragon, and they fire a shot. So give me a DC 20 Dex save, Lep.
Okay.
The dragon and Windfall will make them as well.
Okay. What is it? Is it like for fire damage or being prone?
Let me actually see, because he's actually aiming at a creature now and not just terrain. So actually, I'll make the attack roll first.
Okay.
Okay, actually, he misses the dragon, so it goes flying past.
Okay.
Yeah. Follow the rules. Maggie. I feel like I deleted. Oh, maybe that's just there's so many guys on the server. I'm feeling like I delete.
Yeah, FYI, Ryan, we're past the midway point for the session.
I know.
Oh yeah.
I'm just powering through.
All right, fair enough.
Unless you guys need like a drink break or a restroom break, we can take a quick 5. It's okay. Yeah, let's just do a quick 5. Stretch it out. Reinvigorate.